Welcome. It's Predestined. The podcast starts now. And this week, I am so pleased and hype to bring you my special guest for the week. It is the only, the infamous, the popping, the bold, beautiful, courageous. Some may call her La. Some may call her Lala. Some may call her La Buns. Oh. And for the Jewish out there, they call her Lauren Cohen. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Okay, so, one of my first shows with Gab, that's one of my best friends. And La is also one of my best friends. And don't ask me how you can have more than best friends, because you just can, and I do.
You sure can. Who's gonna check you?
Nobody.
Who's gonna check you?
Nobody.
Okay then. It's settled.
So, me and La, we met at Temple. I don't actually remember our first encounter ever.
I don't.
Were we in orientation together?
I don't think so. Don't quote me. I honestly don't remember too much about 2008.
It was a wild year.
Wild bull.
It was a
wild bull year.
All 4 years was wild.
All 4 years. But you know what? I think I knew Brittany from the summer program.
Oh, okay.
And y'all were roommates.
Right.
And I think we met at the freshman party they threw for
the
us.
welcome week thing.
Yeah, I think that's it.
That probably was
Pretty
it.
sure that's it.
That was.
I would assume.
Right. And then history was made.
10 years later, and we out here.
10 years later,
10
we brought back BSU together.
We sure did. Built it right back up.
That was lit.
That was a journey. It was a bomb journey, though.
It was a bomb journey.
It was a bomb journey.
It's still very near and dear to my heart.
Always will be.
For sure. So shout out to our Black Student Union, Temple fam, TU, BSU.
Little BSU babies.
I was so hyped. We saw Lex.
Yes, shout out to Lex.
We saw her
at
in
the SOBs. Yeah, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, something like
For
that.
lovers only.
Yep. Simple babies.
Right. So this week we're kind of going to talk about two things mostly that I've gotten a lot of questions about, and La has been on each journey with me, beside me, inspiring me. So I thought it would be perfect to do this show and these topics with her. So we're going to talk about going vegan and being on a vegan diet, as well as our trip to Thailand.
Yes. It's already been 2 months.
No, it hasn't. We went in May. Oh,
it's
dang.
July. Literally 2 months.
Oh, dang.
Exactly.
That really was fast.
That was very fast.
Oh, my God. I've been 28 for 2 months. I'm basically 30 already. Jesus. Oh, gosh.
I felt 30 when I hit 25, so...
No, I didn't.
I did.
No, we were still taking trips to, never mind.
Places, sis. Places.
Yeah. But anyway, so you want to start with eating vegan or
sure.
Thailand? Okay,
Let's
so
vegan.
You actually started before me, and you kind of inspired me to do it. So what made you do it first?
So I primarily did it for health purposes. There's some vegans who do it because it's environmentally friendly, and they're thinking about the animals. And animals are cool, don't get me wrong. But I did this selfishly. It was about me. My weight had skyrocketed, and I was sick of being a fat Joan. So
you were not fat.
I was a big Joan.
Bye.
I've accepted it.
Whatever. No, get out of here.
I've accepted it, and it was cool. Whatever. But I needed a summer body years ago. So I think it was after we came back from Toronto for Carolina.
Okay.
So last
Toronto
August
was lit too.
Super lit. So many stories. So many activities.
Oh, gosh, that's a whole nother podcast.
Oh yeah. I started right after that trip, and I cut out. I think I kind of went cold turkey. Cut out chicken and fish and turkey, and dairy took a little longer to cut out. I'd already cut out beef and pork prior to that. And I just eased myself into it, and you get real creative when
you definitely do.
You get really, really creative with the cooking, and you do save a lot of money. Like, vegan food ain't that expensive,
right?
In the supermarket, I should say. Primarily did it because of that, and I did see the Netflix documentary. I did watch it.
You did? I didn't watch it.
Some people believe it, some people don't. I wouldn't be surprised if it was true. It was basically, I guess, for anybody who didn't see it, What the Health, it was basically a researcher documenting like his attempts to communicate with like meat producers, meat companies, and dairy companies to see why they are like partnering with health organizations. So like, for instance, I think it's Yoplait yogurt has the Susan G. Komen like sponsorship or whatever, but apparently there's studies that show that dairy links to breast cancer. So it's like, why would a breast cancer or a breast cancer association like partner support dairy? Right. So it was interesting. I mean, what's the truth to it? I have my conspiracy theories about the government and trying to kill us all. So I believe it.
They've been trying to kill black people.
So I'm saying, especially.
So yeah, I mean, mine is similar. It was definitely for health reasons. I was definitely, I aspire to be a snack, and I was looking on a lot more like a country a country cooking platter.
Don't play with
you know what I'm doing.
Don't play with
So it was like I had to do something, and especially like coming out of a relationship, you be having that like that date weight.
Yes, you do.
It was just like, you just don't even be knowing that it happened. Like, one day you be straight, and then you look up and you be like, whoa, wait, what happened?
That escalated quickly
as ever.
How did we get here?
So that was a big part of it, like wanting to lose weight, the health. I definitely wasn't on no pita flow. That's why, I did the 40-day challenge or whatever, but honestly, to keep it G with y'all, after the 40 days, it was a wrap for the vegan diet.
Been eating chicken cheesesteaks ever since.
That's a lie. No, I haven't, y'all. That's a lie. I still been eating super clean. Trying to eat super clean.
That's what matters.
But vegan, it's not hard, but it's very, very restrictive. And
it's an adjustment.
Yeah, it's for sure an adjustment. It wasn't as hard as I thought it would be at all. And I'm proud of myself for doing it. And I feel better.
I'm very proud of you.
And I lost weight.
Yes.
And I feel a lot more healthy. But yeah, I live in Philly. So in the fall, we wear leather jackets. And I feel like vegans can't wear leather.
They can't.
Yeah.
They're not supposed to. Here's the thing.
All right. So yeah, it was going to have to end eventually.
What you can say is, and what I've learned recently is there is a difference between being vegan and being plant-based. I feel like plant-based, when you say you're plant-based, that's more focused, correct? I'm pretty sure it's more focused on what you eat being plant-based.
Okay.
I'm wearing leather boots and I'm wearing leather jackets. Like I said, I did it for me. The animals is cool or whatever. I PETA, whatever, do your thing, but
right.
Yeah, I'm just and it's. I mean, you could still be healthy and lose weight eating meat. Like, everybody knows that.
Right. It's all about eating clean, and it's like not eating the stressed out food.
Exactly.
Like making sure you're eating organic and things like that.
Keep the preservatives and the
And there's so many options, especially if you live in the city. Like, there's so many different vegan options. It's so easy to like not eat meat. There's so many like alternatives. Like, we love Blackbird Pizzeria.
Oh my gosh, shout out. Didn't I just say? Yeah, I'm trying to go to Blackbird today. Oh my gosh.
The food is so good, y'all.
You wouldn't realize it's vegan. You really wouldn't.
It
tastes...
Them cheese fries is the bang bang.
Auntie.
So for you, like, what were like the biggest misconceptions? Because you know, like when you say that you're like on a vegan diet, people be like, "Oh no, I could never." And honestly, like if you would have told me a year ago that I would be like on a vegan diet, I'd be like, "Your mom's a liar," and so are you, because chicken, turkey, and fish is what I eat. Because you know, honestly, I haven't eaten beef or pork since like 2006 or 2008.
Yes,
so like I don't even think about those.
Right.
But taking that dairy plunge,
that was the
dairy
hardest
out. I love cheese,
honey.
I put cheese and bread on everything.
It's always got to be a sandwich. Add cheese.
Listen,
if I can.
I'll make a sandwich out of anything. Okay, I'll make a sandwich out of a sandwich.
You know how many nights I done came home from work? I don't feel like cooking, so we doing grilled cheese. Like, come on.
Listen, that was the hardest part for sure.
Alternatives, but
it's not the same.
Yeah, most of those don't taste the same. Some are really good, like blackbird cheese is popping. But ones you can find in like normal supermarkets, like I'm talking like ShopRites and like. No, I live in Jersey, so we got Stop and Shop.
They taste mad snotty.
Yeah. Like the texture isn't great. It doesn't melt correctly.
Yeah, I don't like the consistency.
You gotta like spin bread on some Whole Foods and Trader Joe's cheese.
Yeah.
And they ain't got time for that.
But I think the biggest misconceptions that kind of I heard were like, it's gonna be so expensive. Mm-hmm. It wasn't as expensive. No. If anything, I probably spent less eating vegan than I was previously, honestly. Mm-hmm. And then
I think what I would hear all the time is the first question out of somebody's mouth is, well, how do you get your protein? And I'm like,
it's a million different ways.
Number one. But number two is, have you ever asked me that question in my life before? Are you worried about my protein intake that I eat? Like, why are you worried about it? Yeah. And the funny part is, number three to that is that if you really look at it, like a lot of the animals that people eat, they are herbivores. They only eat plants.
Right.
So where do you think they get their protein from?
Exactly.
Duh, there's so many like non-meat alternatives to find protein. You can take supplements.
I love beans.
Love them. Like my love for beans grew for real.
Because I remember you used to not like beans at all. Like you would not eat beans.
Not at all. And now I put beans in any dish that I can put them in. Like, I love beans.
Right.
So I think that's what I heard the most is protein, and it's expensive. You know how much some rice and beans is in the supermarket? Like I can go there with $5 and rack up.
Right.
So that's pretty much it. And also like, what are you gonna eat? Salad? I'm like,
no, it's messed up to eat. There's so much to eat.
It's sad when like somebody's mind frame is like you can only eat meat. Fam, you got to get out more. There's so much other food out here.
And it's crazy because I get it a lot from like black people. Black people treat veganism like therapy. Yeah. Like for real. Like they do not fool with vegan or try to fool with therapy. But I feel like more people are opening up to it. I think because
slowly.
It's both of them. Both of them.
Because it's like so many more vegan restaurants are popping up, or vegan friendly, I should say, not just vegan. And you see it everywhere on social media about how people are getting these results when they cut out meat and dairy and this and that. And these documentaries are coming out exposing the government.
Yeah, and I mean, you don't even have to look at the government, like just the way that food works in America. Mm-hmm. You know, like there's food that we eat here that like other countries, it's illegal.
Yep.
So it's like you have to think about that. And like look at these kids. Look how big these kids are. It's like 7-year-olds growing titties. Like everything. It's like all the hormones in the food. Like it's crazy. It's scary.
That and their lack of playing outside. Nobody's kids plays outside anymore.
Right.
So there's the exercise. I don't know about anyone else, but when I was in elementary school, from 1st to 8th grade, we had gym. Like every year you had to take gym.
Yeah.
And you wanted to take gym, right? Gym was lit. So
it was like extra recess.
I had recess and I had gym.
Exactly. It was like an extra recess.
Yeah. Like so it's just like the way I guess food is looked at today. And some of it is like kind of historical, right? Like black people are heavy on the salt, historically heavy on the seasonings. I mean, we need seasonings. But particularly heavy on salt, which is never good.
Yeah.
Right? Didn't just yesterday we went to breakfast and our homeboy was trying to salt the food before he even tried it.
He didn't even try the food. He was just like, hand me the salt. You didn't even try it.
You don't know if it needs salt. Just try it first.
Like, there's mad natural salt in the food.
There
like,
really
you don't
is.
even need. You don't think they seasoned it back there? It's straight.
Test it out first.
Right.
But yeah, so it's like,
stop putting salt in your food.
Please.
Y'all don't need extra salt.
At least just taste it first. At the very least, just taste it first.
Oh,
That's
man.
all.
Unless it's like, you know what I mean, potato salad with raisins and apples in it.
If
like,
you had Karen cookout.
If you had right.
Karen's barbecue.
If you had Becky's barbecue.
Then,
well,
I mean, you ain't got no business being there. You shouldn't be there anyway.
You ain't even allowed at Becky barbecue.
But, you know,
hear
in
us
case
out.
you end up, hear me out, you end up there, you might want to carry salt with you. Just saying.
Have a little stash in the bag.
Never know.
So wait, yeah, you've been eating plant-based for like over a year. I did it for 40 days. It wasn't bad. But yeah, I'm back on my. I don't know if I'm gonna do like pescatarian. Like, so far, I've been doing like chicken and fish, but I might cut the chicken back out and just do like salmon and shrimp, and that's it.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I mean, for real, it's all about, you know, how much are you eating?
Right.
Because really, like, losing weight, gaining weight is so simple. If you want to lose, burn more calories than you eat. No matter what it is.
Right.
Like, the foods don't make you fat. You make you fat.
Facts.
So, yeah.
Yeah. But I feel like I've struggled all my life with my weight. Like, it's going up and down, like, so much. Like, just throughout my life. So, it's like I have to work hard.
Yeah. The last time I was skinny was like second grade. There was a picture at our school talent show, and I was like this. I'm holding up my pinky right now. I was super, super skinny, and I ain't seen that body since. But, I mean, you know, it's just, I wasn't really worried about my weight back then, of course, you know.
Right. I mean, genetically, I'm blessed because I, like, have a shape. Like, no matter, like, what size I am, I have, like, my shape.
Exactly.
It just looks better, smaller. It just looks better, smaller. But Right. So, I'm gonna stay in the gym. Shout out to Jay. You know what I mean? She be in there killing me, but I appreciate her. I'll be complaining and crying while I'm there,
softly.
but no, not softly.
Oh.
It's like, it's nothing low key about it. Like, I be in that joint about to cry.
She's doing her job. You getting your results.
Listen, I appreciate her though. She put up with my shenanigans because I be in the gym with shenanigans.
I know. You take pics in the gym. You're one of those. I know.
I don't always take pics. I don't take pics at like every workout. It just be like maybe like once a week. You know what I mean? There's some people, you know what I mean? So I can inspire the people. Like, let's do this together. Like, I'm out here, you be out here with me. Let's be out here together. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yo, if it makes you feel good, whatever.
I'm gonna keep doing my gym boomerangs.
Do your thing. I take pictures outside the gym. Like, I'll take pictures
is that not the same thing?
No, because I ain't start the workout yet. Or sometimes it's after.
Sometimes it's before the workout. Sometimes it's during. Sometimes it's after. It depends.
Do your thing. As long as you're working out. You're there. That's step one. You went.
Right. Effort creates ability.
There you go. And you're there doing what you got to do. And you got a trainer to hold you accountable, like responsible. So, and I know she's doing it. So, it's all good. Yeah. Do your thing with your boomerangs.
So, we can kind of go on to Thailand. So I've gotten a lot of questions about traveling in general, but we just came back from Thailand, so I've been getting a lot of questions about Thailand. So we're just going to answer them for you guys, and you know, if you still have other questions, you can hit either one of us up. So one of the questions I get was with like planning and like how much our tickets were and like where we stayed. So for all my trips, for every trip I go on, I basically start Google Flights.
Yup.
Google Flights is the best place to find your flights because it combines different flights, different airlines. You're able to track the trends of the prices. You're able to look at like how many days you want to go, and it'll show you like the prices for like that many days,
Yep.
and you can go like years, and it just gives you a really good idea of the trend of the ticket prices, and you can find some really cheap tickets. The thing that I tell people is it's better to find a flight first and build your vacation around the cheap flights you find, rather than picking dates and then trying to find a flight for that date.
Agreed.
Right?
As long as you have that flexibility, obviously. Like,
true.
You know, some people are restricted to how often they can take off and all of that. But aside from that, I definitely agree.
Well, you know, I be PTO balling.
PTO bank been in a negative for like
years,
year and a half or so. Like, who is authorizing these absences? Why are they not accessing the files? There's no days in there, bro.
I've never ended a year not in the negative. Like, well, I've been there since 2013.
So your job is lit. For that. Your job is lit.
Every year I end in the negative, and they be having like whole weeks left in PTO, and I'd be like, how?
Why?
Why are you giving them?
Listen,
like, why are you giving them your time? I think it's so crazy when people would just be like, yeah, I get perfect attendance at work. Just
how are you mentally?
Right.
How are you emotionally?
Right. How is your wellness? How is your mental health right now?
Let me tell you something. They'll replace you the minute you leave.
Okay.
The minute. Post the job up as you're still packing your things.
Okay. Right.
So
you don't owe them jobs nothing.
Will get all of my time and attention. No job.
None.
I don't care what the job is.
None.
It's not happening.
Nizzy McGuire.
Unless I work for Jesus himself. You're not getting all my time and attention.
Like,
that's it.
Yo, I think that's wild. Like, sometimes you need like a mental health day.
Yes.
And you don't even have to be going anywhere. You don't have to be going on a trip or anything.
Staycation.
Like, sometimes you just need a break. You just need to not be in there. You need to rest your eyes, your mind, your body, your spirit, your soul, and just not be at work. Yeah. And it doesn't even have to mean that your job is like strenuous or stressing you out or anything like that. But sometimes you just need a break. You just need time for yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that. I take mad mental health days.
We know.
I take mad mental health days. And some days are like a pamper day, a self-care day. And then sometimes I'm just here just sleeping and chilling. And
which is necessary. The body needs rest. The mind needs to rest.
Yeah, especially because, I've been mad mixy lately. So I be needing some extra rest.
Honey. I feel like you're choosing to be mixy, but I ain't.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool though because I'm a simmer down in the fall. In the winter I be in the crib.
Nah. Why? For what? Simmer down for what? Be mixy. Do. Let me tell you something. Be as mixy as you need to be. If being mixy makes you feel good and you enjoy it, be mixy all the time.
I mean, I do, but at the same time, I'm trying to save money for a house too. So it's just like sometimes you gotta put the funds before the fun. You know what I mean?
I think you should do that all the time, but
no, only sometimes.
Okay.
Only sometimes.
Just saying.
Listen, y'all, I am not a financial professional. Don't listen to any of my financial
obviously.
I'm going to have somebody on here for y'all for that.
Yeah.
This ain't it.
Stick around.
Listen, I just feel like I can't take it with me. So.
That's also true.
Yeah.
That's also true. My boss says that, like, he goes on at least 13 trips a year.
13?
Bruh.
It ain't even 13 months.
I'm just saying.
That's wild.
Up sometimes. He takes a lot of trips. And it's like, luckily we got the flexibility to work from home whenever we need to. So sometimes he works, sometimes he doesn't. But he's always like, that money not coming.
Work from home is so lit, yo.
Bruh.
Changed my life.
Chill from home.
I love it. River deck Sunday, work from home Monday.
Whole schedule adjusted.
I
love it.
But yeah, so how much our tickets were. So on average, tickets to Thailand can be like 1,000 or more. But if you do it right and you plan and you look ahead and you're, you have a little flexibility. Y'all ended up spending like $565, right?
Yep, we bought a ticket for $565.
Right.
It wasn't like a crazy layover. It was like a 4-hour layover, I think, in Japan. Or in Tokyo, going and coming.
Yeah, that's popping.
And it was also because we went in May, and there, that's like an expensive season, May through
like October. It's
that's
rainy
like the
season.
rainy season,
Right?
But luckily, we were blessed and highly favored because it rained
only one time. It was supposed to rain the whole time, and it only rained one day.
One time,
right? And me, being the procrastinator I am,
yeah.
I didn't get my tickets when they got their tickets, but I still ended up getting an okay deal. Mine was like probably like $700.
That's still really cheap.
Yeah, it is in comparison to like the average price.
Yep.
And I was rushing though. I was procrastinating and rushing at the same time. So I had a crazy layover. My layover was in Abu Dhabi. Overnight for 15 hours. It was wild. But it was cool because like at first I was like kind of worried and like nervous about not flying with everybody and kind of flying there by myself. Like it's a 24-hour flight or more, 24 or more hour flight.
It's definitely a day of travel.
Right, exactly. It's strenuous. So at first I was like kind of nervous, but once I like did it, it felt really good. It felt like I don't know. It just felt good. Like it was my birthday. I was coming into a new year, and it was kind of like it gave me a lot of time, kind of like by myself, like just quiet time by myself to just like think and reflect on the past year, and just you know what I mean, what I want to do next, and just it was good. Like I really didn't mind. I was nervous at first, but it was like cool. And I feel like this year, next year, I'm gonna pick a place and I'm going to like go by myself. Like, I want to go somewhere international by myself. My mom's going to freak out, but...
so brave. I mean, as long as your phone works.
Right. I mean, Heather does it all the time. Like...
Really?
Heather is my shero, okay? She's lit. Like, she will just get up and be on the other side of the world, and you be like, Heather, who you with? Nobody?
I really wish I had the ability to do that. I feel like I'm not there yet.
I'm kind of excited about it. I'm going to do it.
But I think that is so amazing, and that's goals right there.
Yeah,
like, you don't have to
do it.
You don't have to plan. You don't have to worry about having,
coordinating.
Well, when can you pay and when can you go? Those days don't work for me. And where do you want to stay? That is the beauty of traveling alone, and I wish I was there one day. One day.
Well, once I come back, I'm sure I'm gonna have experiences because I'll be out of pocket. Like weird stuff always happens to me, so we'll see. Hopefully, I won't get stuck wherever I go. Hopefully I'll make it back.
We're going to speak a successful trip into existence right now.
Exactly.
With no issues or complications.
Yes.
Everything will be smooth.
Yes.
Like
I bind
butter.
the spirit of fear. I bind, anything negative that could possibly happen.
Right. And it's going to be an amazing trip.
Exactly. So, like I said, the flight was a little over 24 hours. We could get like a little less than 24 hours depending on the flight you take.
Yeah.
What did we do while we were there?
Child. So we went to Bangkok and Phuket. All right, Bangkok is more of the city living versus Phuket is more like island. Well, Phuket is an island, beach living. Yep. So we started out in Bangkok, a few nights there. So we did what the locals do. We ate and drank and ate and drank. Partied a little bit. Found a nice little club.
Remember that guy was trying to kidnap us at the club.
He was trying to get us to his after party.
Yeah.
And this was on like a Tuesday night.
He was like, it's an after party with Africans. And Gabe was like, it ain't no Africans in Thailand.
Like, hold up, something don't add up. And we all like, yeah, it's a dub.
Nah,
this ain't taking.
No thanks. Listen, because who gonna come get us?
Exactly.
Who gonna come get us?
My dad. I can hear it now. My dad just would have been on the phone like, well, I mean, you shouldn't have took yourself over there. I mean, wow,
that's crazy. But yeah, so we did a club one night.
We did massages because they're super cheap.
The massages are like $6
super
for a
everything's
full cheap. Body oil massage, and they massage everything.
Emphasis on
everything.
Yeah,
like everything. So they were lit. We got a couple of those. I think Gab might have went every day.
I think so. She's definitely there without like solo.
Listen.
Woke up and she hit the text like, I'm about to go get a massage, so I'll be back. All right. All right. Say less.
What else? So Bangkok is really kind of like for me, I would compare it to like a Asian New York.
Yeah, that's exactly. It's dirty and it's
Rats.
loud. Yeah. Oh my God. That was an adventure.
But it was fun. We took the tuk-tuks and the night markets were awesome.
The night market was dope. The food was so good.
Y'all were eating bugs.
So authentic. Yeah.
I wasn't eating any bugs.
Key had a bag of crickets, right? Or grasshoppers.
Ate them all.
I did try.
You had a caterpillar,
and that was actually good. Just fried up right.
No, that's disgusting.
A little salty and it was good.
Nasty.
I wouldn't eat it again, but it was good.
Filth.
The filth.
Y'all Timon and Pumbaa.
Woo child, the filth.
Ooh, child. What else? So the night markets were dope. Everything over there is like really cheap. It's like 30 baht to the dollar basically. So
super cheap.
Yeah, you can get like a whole meal for like $6, $5, $6.
Very good meal.
Yeah, popping meal. Eating hearty, eating good,
healthy.
Yeah,
they eat really well.
They do eat really healthy over there. Healthy. You can get lots of fresh juices and smoothies.
Yeah,
and
vegetables and the smoothies was rocking.
Yeah, the food was really good.
I loved it.
The food was good.
And then we went to Phuket.
For
what, 5 days or so?
Right.
Spent a little more time.
5 or 6? Yeah.
5 or 6, yeah. Phuket was amazing. It was so beautiful.
We stayed in a beautiful villa.
Yes.
We stayed in Rawai. It was at like the bottom of the island.
Yep.
What else? We had like a pool in our living room.
Yeah. Like a private pool.
It was lit.
It was dope.
It was so lit.
We sat on the beach, like the villa sat on the beach. Yep, oceanfront. Wasn't swimmable, but it was nice to look at.
Mm-hmm.
Then we had an outdoor pool.
Yeah.
For everybody in the little villa to use, but that was dope. We did a night market there.
Oh, we did. We did do a night market there, and at that night market, you could actually like pick out your own fish.
Yep.
For like 100 baht, and then like take it to the restaurant and they'd cook it. But then it looked real suspect to me.
Yeah, they just had the fish just out.
Right.
Like mad.
They had porcupines walking around the restaurant.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yes. And you all like, oh my gosh, let me touch it. Let me take a picture. Porcupines do not belong in restaurants.
It was cute though. What else? Oh, we did the elephants.
Oh my gosh.
And we actually did the elephant sanctuary. We didn't ride the elephants because that's cruel.
Yes, they beat them.
They beat them, they chain them, and they don't treat them well. So we didn't ride the elephants, and we didn't see tigers either because they drug the tigers. Mm-hmm. And we didn't want to, we didn't want to support anyone that was abusing animals.
Right.
Point blank period. If you know Gad and Shay, they are like, they're
Ace Ventura out here.
Dr. Doolittle. Like, they
love the animals.
Yeah, they love animals. They was picking up stray cats and stuff. It was filthy.
The filth.
It was disgusting. But yeah, so we did the elephant sanctuary. That was super dope.
That was so amazing. They were so sweet.
They were so
We
sweet.
fed them. We bathed them.
They were so majestic and just like loving,
playful.
Oh my gosh,
that was dope.
Yeah,
and then we had food.
Yeah. Oh gosh, that food was banging too.
All that.
We gave them a mud bath. We fed them. Then we like rinsed them off and stuff like that. So that was awesome. That was fun.
Really good experience.
We went to the Big Buddha.
Big Buddha.
I actually rode a motor scooter to Big Buddha.
Yes.
It was my first time on a motor scooter too. Was it my first time?
No.
Kinda. It was kinda my first time on a motor scooter. Not quite. I don't want to get into details. But yeah, I had that motor scooter and it was only 200 baht. And against my better judgment, now that I'm thinking about it, this is probably not what I should have done. But you could either leave a deposit or leave your passport. And I was like, oh, here, just take my passport.
Yeah, just a little sketch.
Somebody probably got a copy of my passport now.
They might. Because Because most places, we visited a few, right? And they were just like, oh, you need like $2,000, 2,000 baht to deposit.
Yeah.
Like, yes, sis, I ain't got it.
I'm like, I'm not doing that.
So, okay. And then we get to this other one. They're like, oh, you can give me your passport. I'm like,
a little sketchy.
what you about to do with it?
It'll be sketchy, but whatever. I was like, bet here.
Everything turned out okay. It worked out.
I took the motor scooter all the way to the Big Buddha. I rode it to like 2 different beaches.
You would have thought she was from there, like, and in Thailand they ride on the left hand side, so
yeah, everything's on the opposite side.
Yeah,
it was awesome though. Like, it was definitely an experience. It was cool, and I saved a lot of money because when you get a motor scooter over there, it was like 200 baht a day. So I had that scooter for a whole day. And when y'all went to Big Buddha, how much did they charge y'all? Like 1,500?
Way too much.
They charged y'all 1,500 just to get to Big Buddha. And I literally had a motor scooter
like
for 24 hours.
Yeah.
So
we could have rented mad scooters with that money.
Yeah. So if you go to Thailand, I suggest that you rent scooters because it'll save you a lot of money in like cabs and stuff like that.
Yeah. They do try to get you with the cabs.
They definitely do.
Because they know you're a tourist, what they'll do is you'll get in the cab and they won't turn the meter on and they'll just say, oh, a flat rate of, 600 baht to take you there. And you're thinking like, oh, that's cheap in US money. But in reality, if they were to turn on the meter, it would only be like half of that, like 300 baht. So we got hip, after getting got a few times.
Right, exactly.
But you live and you learn. So highly recommend that you make them turn their meter on or either rent a scooter.
Exactly. So what was your favorite thing about Thailand and your least favorite thing about Thailand?
So my favorite, I loved, the villa was dope, but I loved Nihorn Beach. When you, me, and Key went, the last night there.
Oh my gosh, we were so lit.
That beach was so pretty.
Yeah, we gave them all our money.
And we ended up going to happy hour, quotes, air quotes. Happy hour that turned into a $90 bill.
Yeah.
Because
American
$90. The drinks were popping. I don't know what they put in them Long Islands, but
so good.
The food, the bread, the bread was amazing. The food was so good. It was worth it.
It was. It was
really
the perfect way to kind of end it.
Yep.
Well, we ended it at PP Island, and Key got so freaking burnt. But yeah, so that was your favorite part, and what was your least favorite thing about Thailand?
Least favorite,
You could not have anything
I
that was.
I don't have anything that I was just like, oh, this is ridiculous. I absolutely hate it. I wasn't crazy about Patong Beach. That looked like the Jersey Shore.
Patong was cool.
I liked Kata and Nihorn Beach better.
Okay, yeah. Patong was the one with it looked like a college town to me. It had all the shops and stuff, or was that Kata? I think that was Kata.
Kata Beach was the one. Key didn't go there.
Okay.
So that's when we went across the street and was drinking.
Got it.
That was that one. But Patong looks just like Jersey, and Jersey Beach is Jersey.
You think? I don't
it was greenish, darkish water, green. And yeah.
That's true.
But I would say the whole trip was amazing. But I would say
it was.
I wouldn't.
And we had so many catchphrases and so many memories. Remember when Shay got in the elevator and scared us?
Oh my god! So there was a mirror on the wall of the elevator. I don't even think we were drinking that day.
We weren't drinking yet.
I feel like we were just leaving the building, and she walked in and looked at herself in the mirror and
start screaming.
You would have thought somebody was in there trying to attack her. She was screaming.
God, yo, that was so funny.
I'm like, you that ugly? You think you that ugly, sis?
Yeah, boy. That was hilarious. It was a good trip. Everybody was so cool. It was just fun.
It was dope.
It was
vibes.
Good. My favorite part of Thailand was, I think, riding the scooter to Big Buddha. It felt so good.
Dope experience.
Up that windy hill. Ooh. It was an amazing, just super peaceful ride, and then seeing the Buddha, it just was, I don't know,
and the views up there
felt really good. That was my favorite part, riding the scooter to the Big Buddha. I think that was the highlight of my trip.
That was dope.
And I mean, just being there with y'all.
Yes.
It was it was such an amazing like group to be with. Like
Yep.
everybody is hilarious.
Honey.
Like everybody's hilarious.
Oh.
So it was like nonstop, just like laughing and
Yep.
playing and just it was
Shenanigans.
Just like, it's nonstop shenanigans. Okay, so yeah, like it was dope. And my least favorite thing was the travel. The 15.
That's true.
Yo, the travel kicked my butt. Like
That's
it took me
true.
days to adjust.
Oh
When
my
we got
gosh.
there, it took me days to adjust when we got back.
Oh my
like,
gosh.
It was rough.
I was definitely up. So we came back on a Wednesday. Well, y'all came back the day later, right? I came back on a Wednesday, and so luckily I had Thursday and Friday off. And let me tell you something. I could not have imagined going to work on Thursday and Friday. I don't know how Shay and Gab went right back to work.
Yo, they're super women.
Because I slept like I ain't never slept, and then was up all night.
Yeah.
Right? Because they're 11 hours ahead in Thailand. So
It was rough.
You know, we in two different parts of the day. Oh my gosh. And it literally took me that Thursday through Sunday to adjust, to get back on a regular sleep schedule.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, if y'all have more questions about that, y'all can hit us up separately. So I have put up the little questions thing. I think we have like one question.
That's fine.
So we'll just answer that and then we'll just end with it.
Yeah.
So the question is, hopefully it won't stop recording. The question is, if I shoot my shot with you and didn't progress past the DM eyeball, why can't I shoot a shot at your friend? That's not the girl code. That's you going to be lonely with me, sis.
Well, I mean,
it depends on levels for me.
Yeah.
Like honestly, if like somebody approached me and I like already knew that like it was not going nowhere, like if they tried to like talk to my friend, or even if like me just seeing them, I'm like, oh, this is so and so's type. Like this is not my type. This is so and so's type. I would throw the oop. I would definitely throw the oop. Like I don't have a problem with that. I've never been the type of person to be like, if he try to talk to me, he can't talk to nobody else. Now, if you in a relationship with somebody, that's a whole nother thing. Like I would never talk to or mess with nobody that my friends like seriously messed with or dated. Like that's a dub. I don't care.
Not happening.
I don't care.
Not happening.
Yeah, nah. I did that like one time in like high school. And I was just like, this was wrong, and I'm never doing this again.
There you go. There you go.
I was like, this is wrong, and I'm never doing this again. So, like, that's a dub. I'll never, nah. Nizzy McGuire. Like, nah.
I kind of feel like, so, my thing is, and I guess, I don't know, I'm kind of like in the middle. It depends, like, how close am I with this girlfriend?
Yeah, that too.
Are we associates? Are we friends? Are we best friends?
Right.
This guy, like,
are you a friend of a friend of a friend of a
Exactly.
friend? Like,
Why
you just
hang with
see me,
you?
you just like my pics on IG.
my question would be like, well, why didn't you just shoot your shot with my friend from the beginning?
Right.
Like, why did you even approach me?
True.
Because it makes it seem like if you're saying, okay, I'm going to slide in your DM, and if you play me up, I'm going to just move on to the next one. It's like...
Yeah, that is kind of weird. I mean, unless it's like a genuine thing where, you know what I mean? I mean, I feel like all my friends are dope AF.
That's so true. But we're different people.
We are.
So it's kind of like, it's not like you shoot your shot with me, I say no, you shoot your shot with my twin. Like, it's not.
Yeah.
That might be a little more understandable because you get in the same vibe, kind of, sort of. But I'm just like, why not just contact her from the beginning?
Right.
So I don't know. I wouldn't really think too much of it, but I'd probably just be like, okay, waka me.
Right. And I mean, I've never been like, oh no, he tried to talk to me. Unless it's somebody that I know is like on some BS and try to talk to everybody.
Know some of those.
Yeah, like just try to talk to everybody and anybody that'll talk to him. I'll be like, don't even like waste your time.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Nah.
We're not.
It's a dub. Don't do it. Like
I'm assuming
keep him where he's at.
Yes. I'm assuming you shoot your shot because you're interested in someone, regardless if it's like you know them, you don't know them, and stuff like that. So I mean, if that's the case, you might as well just like put it up in the air and just shoot your shot on an Instagram post for anybody to respond. I mean,
if you like me, hop in my DMs.
Right.
No, not me. Like, not me. Like, stay out of my DMs.
Not Pre's DMs.
I was just saying in
generally
general.
speaking, that's how it would go. But it's like, then just put it out there. If you just trying to be loved and you don't care about who,
Right.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, so that was our question that we got. We're gonna keep this one short and sweet. This is it. You can holla at the podcast at It's Predestined the podcast on Instagram.
Yes.
I'm on Facebook. At It's Pre_Destined is my IG. You want to give your IG handle?
Sure.